All right, let's compare these new bushes that I bought, and just to prove that it's the same size. I'm just gonna. We got 3608. That's the old one. This one here is a bit deformed because it's deformed coming out. This one here is a bit zero. There you go. So they're basically the same outside diameter, and internally the specs will tell you, but it's 32mm internally, and the old ones are 33. So we basically just turned down the trailing arm shaft, and I'll just give you a quick look at it. So there's the old shaft that I had to replace, and that wasn't in a condition that I could save because the wear was just too bad. So I bought another one, and you can see just a tiny little ridge there. That's where we stopped machining. So it's been turned down to 32mm with basically a 0.05 tolerance, so that the bush slips on it. And there's the other one. So yeah, we just made it a bit longer than the bush. Pretty much just machined down all the flat area before the taper started. So yeah, that's something that you'll work out when you go to do it. So yeah, that's it. And now I'm just going to try and make this homemade drift, which is sort of contraption here to push the bush in. And yeah, that's my old bearing on the end, just centering it with that. Now the bush kind of slips on the end. Just give you a second. Basically slips on the end of the drift at the right depth, and we put that in and knock it into position. Touch wood. Okay, this homemade drift bush inserting tool that I made seems to be working fine. I expected to have a bit of trouble. That's the original bearing that I've got. Normally you wouldn't actually take that out. We took it out thinking that we might have to take the Bakelite piece out of this beam, but you don't really have to take it out if they're in good condition. The inner bush will fit inside that bearing, so if you decide to pull it out like I've shown in the other videos, you can do it whilst that bearing is still in position. I'm just using that bearing as a guide for my drift to keep it centered. But yeah, I've partially inserted the bush, and I'm just going to take the drift out just to show you where it is at the moment. Can you see there? So it's partially inserted into the Bakelite spacer bush that goes around it. It's right in there. So I'm just going to keep going. We're tapping that bush into position, and yeah, we should be sweet. Okay, there you go. That's been inserted now. You can see it's level with the Bakelite, so I guess that's a success. to the other side now.